Hello guys, welcome to another edition of my YouTube channel. So today I am going to talk about the 10 don'ts when you come here to Japan. Well, I can assure you that the culture in this country is so unique and it's different from yours. But still, why the Japanese people and its culture is so mysterious? Well, I'm going to tell you guys the 10 don'ts that makes Japanese people so different to others. Number 1. Don't crumple your banknotes. Well, this is the one thing I've noticed when I came here in Japan. The Japanese people keep their paper banknotes flawless. There was an incident when I just came here in this country, and I was hurrying to pay something. So I crumpled my money into my palm, and eventually, the cashier staff stared me with a nasty look. Well, I visited some countries in the world. Well, some of them have a filthy, wrinkless banknotes, but don't do the same thing here in Japan. Number 2. Don't talk inside the public transportation. It's still a mystery for me why we keep quiet inside the train or bus. We prefer talking with someone while enjoying the view from the window, but not here in Japan. Talking inside the train or bus is one of the most hated by the locals here. Even your mobile ringtones must be set to the silent mode. Number 3. Don't wear shoes when entering someone's house. Well, this might be familiar to you. Not just only in Japan, but most countries in Asia, when you go to someone's houses, it's a tradition to take off your shoes when getting inside. You don't want your host to clean up your mess that you brought inside their houses, aren't you? Number 4. Don't jump the queue. Minding the queue is a big deal wherever you go here in Japan, especially when taking the public transports or going to eat at the restaurants. Speaking of the public transport, it is always challenging for me when taking subways or grabbing taxis in some countries in Asia, which I'm not allowed to say particularly where it is. The Japanese people considered one of the most well-mannered in the planet when it comes to the queue. So don't forget to be conscious about the queue thing when you come to Japan. Number 5. Don't perfume too much. I know most of you love perfumes, even so I. But I've experienced most people here prefer the natural scent. Putting some exaggerated smell could be irritating to the Japanese people, especially to the older generation, and considered to be rude. If you're a person who has some odor, I suggest you to use some soap-flavored deodorant instead of eau de parfum. Number 6. Don't talk too loud. This is one of the reasons why some Japanese people don't want foreigners to come to their country. Again, most Japanese people are well-mannered, especially in the public places. They prefer the silence, so speak with a low tone. They've got a stereotype of a specific group of people, which I will not say again who they are, that they have too noisy and extremely rude reputations. Number 7. Don't selfie too much. I know it sounds so weird, but Japanese people doesn't like selfies. They like taking pictures of nature, cats, dogs, foods, but not pointing the camera to their own faces. So too much selfies are kind of weird thing to them, that they even wear masks just to hide their faces even before the pandemic. Number 8. Don't ask them too many questions in English. This could be challenging to you if you don't speak the local language, Most Japanese people still have a poor English skills when it comes to actual conversation. It can't be too frustrating to them that they can't help you because of the language barrier. The Japanese hospitalization could be the best in the world, but the gap between their kindness and the language barrier could make them disappointing to themselves. So I suggest you to be prepared for some Japanese phrases to be memorized just in case of emergency. Number 9. Don't be too opinionated. The Japanese people are so conscious to not to offend someone's feelings, so they hold back their thoughts and not to show their emotions. I know it will be too unpleasant to you when you're unwilling of controlling your opinion, but if you still push your thoughts or opinions, you might find yourself people around you starting to avoid you. Number 10. Don't make a physical contact. In Japan, physical contact can be considered inappropriate in certain situations, especially in formal or professional settings. However, it is generally acceptable for close friends and family to engage in physical contact, such as hugging or holding hands. It is important to be aware of cultural customs and personal boundaries when engaging in physical contact in Japan. So those are the 10 don'ts when you come here to Japan that you mustn't do. I mean, there will be no such great consequences when you don't follow those things that I told to you, but it will make you help to make such nice memories when you come here to this very country. So thank you for today and watching this edition of vlog, and see you on the next time on my next video. Bye bye for now.